Have you any water?
You've been asking for water for the last hour. What does it mean? What do these things mean? Why are these things permitted? What sins have we done? The morning service was over. I was walking through the roads to clear my brain for the afternoon. And then fire, earthquake, death, as if it was Sodom and Gomorrah. All our work undone. All the work. What are these Martians?
What are we?
I was walking through the roads to clear my brain, and suddenly, fire, earthquake, death. All the work, all the Sunday schools. What have we done? What has Weybridge done? Everything gone. Everything destroyed. The church. We rebuilt it only 3 years ago. Swept out of existence. Why? The smoke of her burning goeth up for ever and ever.
Are we far from Sunbury?
What are we to do? Are these creatures everywhere? Has the earth been given over to them?
Are we far from Sunbury?
Only this morning I officiated at early celebration.
Things have changed. You must keep your head. There is still hope.
Hope!
Yes. Plentiful hope. For all this destruction.
This must be the beginning of the end. The end! The great and terrible day of the Lord! When men shall call upon the mountains and the rocks to fall upon them and hide them. Hide them from the face of him that sitteth upon the throne.
Be a man! You're scared out of your wits! What good is religion if it collapses under calamity? Think of what earthquakes and floods, wars and volcanoes have done before to men! Did you think God had exempted Weybridge? He is not an insurance agent.
But how can we escape? They are invulnerable. They are pitiless.
Neither the one nor perhaps the other. And the mightier they are, the more sane and weary we should be. One of them was killed yonder, not 3 hours ago.
Killed? How can God's ministers be killed?
I saw it happen. We are at war with them. We have chance to come in for the thick of it. And that is all.
What is that flicker in the sky?
It is the heliograph signaling. It is the sign of human help and effort in the sky. We are in the midst of it. As quiet as it is. That flicker in the sky tells of the gathering storm. Yonder, I take it, are the Martians. And Londonward, where those hills rise about Richmond and Kingston, and the trees give cover. Earthworks are being thrown up, guns are being placed. Presently the Martians will be coming again.
Listen.
We better follow this path northward. I'll take one.
£1, sir.
£1? Has the world gone mad? The black smoke seems to be drifting riverward.
It's creeping nearer and nearer to us.
Yes. We are safer here for the time being. I have anxiety for my wife. I can only think of her at Leatherhead, mourning me as a dead man. Terrified, endangered. I'm cut off from her, you see. And I did it myself. All that might happen to her in my absence.
If she is in Leatherhead, then the Martians are moving Londonward and away from her.
Look. Listen! Listen! It has passed us by. We must move on.
If it's gone, perhaps we should remain. We're safe here. Safe here. Safe here.
I'm leaving.
Safe here. Wait! I'll come with you!
If the Martian looks down, we will immediately perish.
Take this.
Go back. Go back to the church!
How did you two ladies find yourselves unaccompanied?
I am Mrs. Elphinstone, and this is my husband's sister, Miss Elphinstone.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
My husband is a surgeon at Stanmore. He was called to a dangerous case of pinner in the middle of the night. At the railway station on his way, he heard of the Martian advance. He hurried home, roused us. The servant had left us 2 days before. He packed some provisions, put his revolver under the seat.
Luckily for us.
He told us to drive on to Edgware with the idea of getting a train there. He stopped behind to tell the neighbours. He would overtake us, he said, at 4:30 in the morning, and now it is nearly 9, and we have seen nothing of him. We could not stop at Edgware because of the growing traffic through the place, and so we had come into this side lane here.
We could stop near to New Barnet. I will stay with you until you can determine what to do. Or at least until Dr. Elphinstone arrives. You'll be safe with me. I am an expert shot with a revolver.
We are not safe here.
I agree. We are not. We are remaining. My husband George shall be here presently.
A great disaster has come upon humanity. I am afraid I must urge you to address the matter of your own safety.
We have money.
So have I.
We have as much as £30 in gold, besides a £5 note. With this we might get upon a train at St. Albans or New Bonnet.
I believe that to be hopeless. I have seen the fury of the Londoners crowd upon the trains.
What do you suggest?
Strike across Essex, towards Harwich, thence escape the country completely.
No. We wait for George.
I'm afraid...
George will know what to do.
This place is in grave danger.
No, we shall remain.
We must listen to him. We can cross the Great North Road and move on to Bonnet.
No!
If we were unable to stop at Edgware, it is highly likely that George was also prevented entry.
We must keep moving.
No!
It's collecting them. But for what purpose?
No.
I don't believe we shall venture again into the road.
Which way then?
We should sneak along the hedgerows and through the plantations.
Get down!
Oh,
They're all around us.
all the more reason to keep going.
I am faint. My throat is parched.
Perhaps you are right. There is a villa over there.
No.
We dare not strike a light. Let's eat.
What is it?
I think we should push on.
No. We must think about our strength.
Push on? You said we should push on. Now you say we should stay? I say we push on.
No. We must eat and rest.
Push on! No!
It can't be midnight.
You were insensible for a long time.
We're in darkness again.
Yes.
Your face is wet.
His blood from a cut forehead.
What has happened? I do not know what has happened.
Shh. You have a bruise on your temple. Are you better? Don't move. The floor is covered with smashed crockery from the dresser. You can't possibly move without making a noise. I fancy they are outside. That.
Yes. What is it?
A Martian.
It is not like the heat ray. As a great fighting machine stumbled into the house. I saw one stumble into the tower of the Shepperton Church.
Take us round that far?
It will. Just turn to the left.
Yeah, yeah!
Black smoke! Black smoke! Fire! Fire!
Good heavens, what is this you're driving us into?
Fire!
Oh, boy! Help!
There. Everything's gonna be fine. You can ride with us.
A cylinder shot from Mars has struck this house and buried us in ruins!
God have mercy upon us.
Hope! Miss Selfingstone, you must take the pony!
I cannot do it!
Yes, you can. Point the revolver at the man behind if he pushes us too hard.
No!
Point it at his horse.
Help me get him out of the road! I'm going to seek food.
are you? Can you hear me, man? Where are you?
been pulverized and dispersed by the cylinder. We are in the pit it has created. It seems vastly larger than the one at Woking.
What in God's name is that?
It's another of their machines. It's a handling machine. And doubtful that it is in God's name. I count 16 tentacles on the Martians.
Unearthly creatures.
They're taking London. The Martians have taken the whole of London.
Not to worry. I spoke to a gentleman from a nearby camp. Enormous quantities of high explosives are being prepared to be used in automatic mines across the Midland counties.
Another one.
Fell upon Primrose Hill, I think. What are you doing?
We are the Committee of Public Supply. We are seizing this pony its food provisions.
You are nothing of the sort. You are a gang of ruffians and have no right to take that which does not belong to you. That pony belongs to us.
Aye, watch your mouth, or we'll show you what right we have. There are starving people among us, and your pony will feed many.
And I will not let you.
Don't you worry. We'll be back with a share for you tomorrow.
Feeding on some kind of beast. They're drinking its blood.
Like vampires. What's happening?
Is it a warship?
Yes. It is an ironclad ram. It is the Thunderchild, I believe.
sea is so large, I can't cross the water. I cannot do it. Things have always been well and safe at Stanmore. I shall go there.
Come with us to the shore.
I'm sure we'll find George at Stanmore.
Dear sister, calm yourself. We'll be much safer on the continent.
I've never left England. I would rather die than find myself friendless in a foreign country. We're going to Stanmore. That's the end of it.
I've had word. There is no more Stanmore. Better to take our chances with the French than with the Martians.
We need transport to the continent.
The steamer's going to Ostend.
We have money. We can pay well.
£36 for the three.
£36.
Aye, if your lives are worth it.
Can you send a boat?
Aye.
I've come before. You're outside. You're building something. You must be building something.
Slow down, we must conserve.
I'm famished.
As am I. However, I must point out that we must stay in this house until the Martians are done with their pit, and we do not know how long we may remain trapped here. We cannot afford to eat ourselves out of our supply. Your utter carelessness is intensifying our danger. As much as I loathe to, I will be forced to use physical violence. Get out of my way! It might be able to see us. He's going to see us. The Martian saw us. The Martian saw us. The Martian saw you when you went to the hole. Quiet yourself! You went. The Martian saw you. Quiet yourself! They saw you. The Martian saw you. Far out. The Martian saw you. The Martian saw you when you went. I tell you, shut up!
Did you strike me?
Yes. You seem to have great difficulty understanding that we are between starvation and yet more terrible death.
It's mealtime again.
We must focus on our survival.
I'm hungry and thirsty. Will you starve me then?
I am determined to begin a discipline. Last night I divided the food in the pantry into rations to last us for 10 days. I will not let you eat any more tonight.
You can't treat me like this! I am a man of God! People respect me! People look up to me! I am hungry! And my throat is on fire with thirst! Starving! I am a man of God! Starving! I'm starving to death! Please, I'm starving to death! I'm starving to death! I'm starving!
It is just, dear God. It is just. It is just, oh God. It is just. On me and mine be the punishment laid. We have sinned. We have fallen short. There was poverty, sorrow. Poor were trodden in the dust, and I held my peace. I preached acceptable folly. Oh God, what folly! When I should have stood up and called upon them to repent. Repent, oppressors of the poor and needy. The winepress of God!
Oh, not with your voice so.
Raise my voice. Either you let me eat this instant, or I shall shout and bring the Martians upon us.
Still.
I have been still for too long.
Quiet. Your voice must have reached the pitch.
Now I must bear my witness. Woe unto this unfaithful city. Woe! 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 To the inhabitants of the earth by reason of the other voices of the trumpet. Ah! Oh! Woe! Woe! Nay, speak! The word of the Lord is upon me. I must bear my witness. I go. It is already been too long.
Come on, boy. Good dog.
The Empire of Man has passed away.
Oh, heaven, Father, if my wife has been taken, I pray that she has not suffered, but that she has suddenly and painlessly been struck out of being.
There is no food about here. This is my country.
I do not wish to stop here. I think I shall make my way back to Leatherhead to see my wife.
It's you. The man from Woking.
And you are the artillery man who came into my garden!
Good luck! You're the lucky ones. Fancy you. I crawled up a drain, but they didn't kill everyone. Only a rook. This is a bit open.
Have you seen any Martians since I crawled out?
They've gone away across London. I guess they've got a bigger camp there. I've not seen them 5 days. And the night before last, across Hammersmith way, it was just a matter of lights. But it was something up in the air. I believe they've built a flying machine.
A flying machine?
Yes.
If they have that, it's all over with humanity.
It is over with humanity. We're down. We're beat. This isn't a war. It never was a war. Any more than there's war between man and ants. That's all we are now. Just ants. Only.
Yes.
We're eatable ants. At present, they catch us when they want us. But they won't keep on doing that. They'll begin catching us. Systematic. Picking the best and storing us into cages. Lord, they haven't begun on us yet.
Not begun.
So were people that lived in these houses, running wild for their little season ticket train for fear they'd get dismissed if they didn't. And on Sundays for fear of the year after. As if hell was built for rabbits. Very likely these Martians will make pets of some of them. Train them to do tricks, who knows? And some, maybe. They were trained to hunt us. If they come after me, Lord, if they come after me. We've got to learn while we've got a chance. And we've got to live and keep independent while we learn. I've been thinking about the drains. The main drains are big enough and airy enough for anyone. And the railway tunnels and subways. Hey? You begin to see? And we form a band. Able-bodied, clean-minded men. Able-bodied, clean-minded women we want also. Mothers and teachers. Imagine this. 4 or 5 of their fighting machines suddenly starting off. And not a Martian in them. Not a Martian in them, but men. Swish! They right. And behold, man has come back to his own. I shall take you to the house. You can see what I've begun.
It was then I had my first inkling of the gulf between the artilleryman's dreams and his powers. has come. Not a day too soon.
Then I saw them. Some in their overturned war machines, some in the now rigid handling machines, and a dozen of them, stark and silent and laid in a row, were the Martians, dead, slain by the putrefactive and disease bacteria against which their systems were unprepared, slain as the red weed was being slain, slain after all man's devices had failed by the humblest things that God, in his wisdom, has put upon this earth.
We found you on Primrose Hill. He was delirious. We didn't think you would return to your senses. I'm afraid she was not with you. You haven't spoken of her before. The only word you've uttered is, "The last man left alive." Hurrah! The last man left alive.
I must get to my wife and Leatherhead.
The fate of Leatherhead. Leatherhead has been destroyed. With every soul in it by the Martians.
Destroyed.
Swept out of existence without any provocation.
I must go to Wilkie. Perhaps she escaped.
Walking is no more. You will only find grief and despair.
I need to see for myself.
You must recover your health first. You're welcome to stay here until you recover.
Thank you for your kindness.
No use, ma'am. The house is deserted. No one has been here in these 10 days. Do not stay here to torture yourself. No one escape but you.
You came. I knew. I knew.
The torment was over. Even though the Martian invasion had robbed us of our serene confidence in the future, that day the healing would begin. The survivors scattered over the country, leaderless, lawless, foodless, like sheep without a shepherd. The thousands who had fled by sea would begin to return. The pulse of life, growing stronger and stronger, would beat again in the empty streets and pour across the vacant squares. Whatever destruction was done, the hand of the destroyer was stayed. I had counted you among the dead.